The Henry Ford is embracing accessibility through new initiatives, staff training, and programs that aim to enhance the experiences of our guests of all abilities.
The Henry Ford enriches the lives of each of our guests through the stories of innovation and ingenuity and resourcefulness, and through our great collection representing innovation. And we believe that each and every guest, regardless of ability, has the opportunity to learn and engage with these artifacts.
For our guests who are blind or have low vision, we've recently developed tactile or touch tours.
The specialty programming that we provide for people who can't enjoy a tour because they have a sensory disability, either they cannot hear or they can't see, those kinds of accommodations really make the stories accessible to those folks who may have never thought we had anything to offer them. They can now come and get connected to our mission just like anyone else can.
Well, that's the whole thing about it. I'm going to learn it in a different way than a deaf person or an autistic person. I might want to really touch something and someone else might not want to touch it at all. But that's the beauty of it. You have the choice here. You can lay your hands on it if it's an exhibit that's set up for that. And if I could enjoy it, it's always my goal to bring other blind people to be able to have the same kind of experiences. Because we don't want to be left out. We want to know about history and how it affects our lives today and how we got here.
We want all of our guests who visit the Henry Ford to feel inspired that they too can make a difference in the world. So giving everyone access to our unparalleled collections, to the stories, to all of the great assets that we have at the Henry Ford is critically important.
The Henry Ford also holds periodic sensory-friendly days for guests on the autism spectrum. These days include such offerings as special hands-on activities and designated quiet areas.
Every child is different with how they handle sensory things. When I'm coming to a sensory event, I know that the expectations aren't necessarily quite so high and that people are more understanding. And so I'm not so tense. I can relax a little more and enjoy and not worry so much. So it's a great introduction to a museum experience.
The deaf community is also benefiting from our accessibility initiatives.
You know, deaf people haven't been here before, so they need to come out here to kill their curiosity. They'll be motivated, to find out about the history. They'll be interested, and I think they'll really enjoy it. So what you have to do is you have to call ahead of time and let them know that you are coming, and they will have, an interpreter here for you if need be.
These new accessibility initiatives and offerings have had positive impacts on both guests and staff of the Henry Ford.
The most common thing that I've heard has been thank you. People are just really appreciative and grateful that we're doing things sort of more with them in mind. And I've seen a lot of people come back again and again who maybe weren't coming before or were, but they were having some kind of limitation, maybe by sight or their ability to hear something, but now they're coming and they're bringing new people.
I recommend for blind people to come here because it's freedom. You can walk everywhere. There are many exhibits now that you can touch. There are many that are interactive. There's lots of auditory information available. And if you set up a special tour, you can have your own person that will show you things the way you need or want to learn them.
I had one person tell me that her experience giving a tactile tour for an entire day to a group of students who are blind, it was one of the most rewarding experiences of her career.
When I caught their enthusiasm, it just sucked me right in. I could not believe how much they learned from touch. And yeah, I was really excited about it, for sure.
We are committed to creating customized experiences for all of our guests, regardless of ability or need.